Hi, I'm Ahmad, CEO of Causal Experts. This is a talk about the applications of LLMs in finance. What can LLMs do in finance? How well do they do it? They can do a large variety of tasks requiring digesting financial data, numbers, time series, tables, news, articles, and producing a report, result, summary, conclusion, asset selection, or a prediction. In fact, a lot more than what many financial experts and professionals can do. Let's see. LLMs for analysis of financial statements. Here we have LLM input, which is balance sheet and income statement, and LLM output. We want to see whether a company's earnings will grow or decline at the next earnings call. So now, passing a balance sheet and income statement in a standard form to a GPT-4 turbo and asking the model to analyze them. In particular, based on the analysis of the two financial statements, it must decide whether a company's earnings will grow or decline. And so the questions here are, can a large language model generate economic insight purely from the numbers reported in financial statements? How does an LLM's performance compare to that of human analysts, and do they add incremental value? Can the model's performance be enhanced via instructions that emulate steps typically followed by financial analysts? And the answer is, prompting in a certain way will provide answers with accuracy of 60%, above average analyst accuracy. We know many of these certain ways as a part of our expertise. Conversational stock analysis agent equipped with quantitative tools based on real-time database. Here you see a question about an asset using chain of thought reasoning leads to multiple subtasks. Forward to multiple AI agents created deftly by our consultants can lead to succinct and informative reports, competing with those produced by expensive financial analysts and experts. LLM for time series analysis. There are many methods of using LLMs for time series analysis, and these include direct prompting, time series quantization, and using vision models as a bridge. Here we see taxonomy of LLMs for time series analysis, which among them are prompting, quantization, aligning, which is further categorized into two groups as detailed in this figure, vision as bridge, and tool integration. We see them all in this graph. We see that LLMs have been for a long time useful for various ways of analysis of time series. So InvestLM and FinGPT, these are the large language models that have been particularly fine-tuned for financial applications. InvestLM is a model tuned on Llama 65B, 65 billion parameters, using a carefully curated instruction dataset related to financial investments. Inspired by less is more for alignment, we manually curate a small yet diverse instruction dataset covering a wide range of financial related topics, from chartered financial analysts, CFA exam questions, to SEC filings, to Stack Exchange quantitative finance discussions. InvestLM shows strong capabilities in understanding financial text and provides helpful responses to investment-related questions. Risk management using LLMs. LLMs are proving themselves very effective at risk prediction for various cases. Advanced default risk prediction in small and medium-sized enterprises using large language models. So this is one application. The other is that Risk Labs, a novel framework that leverages LLMs to analyze and predict financial risk. Risk Labs uniquely integrates multimodal financial data, including textual and vocal information from earnings conference calls, market-related time series data, and contextual news data to improve financial risk prediction. Empirical results demonstrate Risk Labs' effectiveness in forecasting both market volatility and variance. Agentic Quant with MCP, Model Context Protocol. So we are developing AI agents that do the work of a quant analyst using natural language. They run functions that price products, functions that extract optimal hedge for derivatives, they fit curves and surfaces to volatility and find outliers, price products with cash flows, come up with investment advice, answer questions regarding the investment performance, and help backtest trading ideas and so forth. This is also one of the other applications, event and sentiment detection for trade. Many models exist as of now that extract sentiment for each article and news piece, such as Finbert. But nowadays, LLMs are also very effective at digesting news and forecasting its effect based on fine-tuning. Dataset comprising of 965,000 plus news articles about US stocks was analyzed that spanned from January 1st, 2010 to June 30th, 2023. We focus on the performance of various LLMs, including BERT, OPT, Finbert, and the traditional Lofgren-McDonald dictionary model, which has been a dominant methodology in the past in the finance literature. We can see that there is a significant association between large language model scores and subsequent daily stock returns. Specifically, OPT, which is a GPT-3 based LLM, shows the highest accuracy in sentiment prediction with an accuracy of 75%, slightly ahead of BERT and Finbert. So you can see that even here, the LLMs are extremely useful for trading and for predicting next day stock returns. Financial report analysis. It's a fantastic value extraction from charts with subtitles in a PDF file. For example, you can load Meta 2023 10K report and ask questions from complicated text. Monthly active users for Meta. Monthly active people. What was the ad revenue worldwide except ARPU during December 2023? And these are the questions that are basically being asked regarding the subtitles and regarding the whatever is under the charts is not really easily extractable, and LLMs are very good at extracting those data. Multi-agent frameworks, for example, use the multi-agent agentic framework to optimize the momentum trading strategy and select the best short-long periods for moving average. Critic agent reviews the Python code implemented by the assistant agent, who is the code generator and the code executor. And then there is a comparer agent who analyzes and provides insights on final results of that code. So this is some sort of agentic framework that multiple agents are working together on creating that trading strategy. To manage agent interactions, we can also use the group chat manager class that coordinates the agents and selects the next speaker, request response, and broadcast them to other agents, which basically creates a seamless collaborative environment replicating humans who are working on optimizing a strategy. Other applications of LLMs in finance are basically code review of trading strategies using LLM as a judge, building a financial news agent, designing multi-agent systems for momentum trading or other trading strategies, automating fundamental analysis with Llama Index, generating actionable insights using Crew AI collaboration, asset suggestion based on events. So you can analyze how and which stocks are impacted by different events such as natural disasters, non-farm payroll surprise, cyber attacks, etc. It will be fed to the user by the LLM. And the prompt example below, which can be asked about wildfires in Los Angeles and how they impact, for example, insurance stocks. How do wildfires in Los Angeles impact the stock prices of property and casualty insurance companies? Find relevant date or dates, search for relevant stock tickers impacted by this, and then compute cumulative returns from that date of impact to 1, 2, and 3 months out and compare to S&P 500 as benchmark. So agents for loan refinancing on AWS. So we see here agents connected to credit reporting bureau and basically open banking API. And it's the income assessment agent, expense assessment agent, credit assessment agent, all reporting to a supervisor agent. Supervisor agent has access to several tools: get loan application, get loan documents, get bank account details, get credit report, and these tools call the functions within that. So it's all within the context of MCP, multi-context protocol, in that structure. Generate expense assessment tool, generate credit assessment tool, generate income assessment tool, and other tools that other agents are using. This is another application of it. So this is the type of analysis we can do for you using agentic AI and large language models in finance, in financial markets, and in wealth management, option pricing, quantitative analysis, and many other areas in finance, such as loans, processing, and so forth. Please reach out at causalexpress.com, reach out to us, and either call me directly or fill out our contact form on the website, and we'll get it straight back to you. Thank you very much for tuning in, and have a great day.